We're going to get down on some rock and roll from WABC Sound 70 Swinging Sound Survey, and this song was Swingin', Gary U.S. Bonds. A high energy rock and roll band back in the early 60s, man. They were keeping that rock and roll heart rhythm alive, keeping it pumping. Gary U.S. Bonds at number 34. The week of November the 11th, 1961, on WABC's Swinging Sound Survey. And it's down from number 30. School is In is the name of the song. Wasn't one of Gary U.S. Bond's biggest hits. Gary U.S. Bonds. His real name was Gary Anderson. He was discovered by a guy named Frank Guida. Frank Guida, I hope I'm pronouncing his last name right. It's Guida. I'm just going to pronounce it as Guida. Frank Guida owned a huge record emporium, and it was called Birdland Records, I do believe. Birdland Records, that's right. Birdland Records had a tiny studio in the back of the store. Now, here's the deal. Frank Guida and a guy named James Royster, Joy Royster. Royster was a shoe salesman. They wrote a song called New Orleans. It was a country and western song, but it was rearranged a little bit. And Frank Guida thought that Gary Anderson was the perfect person to do this song. And his shouting style, New Orleans, one of the best rock and roll records that ever came out. And that rock and roll sound was probably enhanced by that rinky-dink sound and that tiny recording studio at the back of that record emporium that Frank Guida was running. After that, it was Quarter Three. That was probably the song that put Gary U.S. Bonds on the map. And then School is Out. Both of these songs around the summer of 1961. And then School is In. Oh, is it School is In or School is Out? I'm getting them mixed up, my friend. I apologize. I'm going to have to cheat and consult my top 40 Bible. School is Out and then School is In. That's right. School is In the fall of 1961 went to number 28 on Billboard's Hot 100. But at this week on November the 11th, 1961, the week of November the 11th, 61, is at number 34. On WABC's Swinging Sound Survey.